So now we're going to check out the dashboard capabilities. So if you click View Dashboard, you'll log in with the credentials you created when you built your server. Pretty straightforward. So we're not going to get too big into the weeds here, but so essentially when you build this out, you're going to get a base tunnel dashboard, as you can see here, and you'll get a base one for Horizon. So when you look at this, you'll see kind of what they have, kind of what their idea is around it, where you've got some cascade mode stuff, internal sessions, traffic rules, which is kind of neat, authenticated sessions, connections, this kind of stuff. And so what you can do is you click on this button, the Add Panel. And so you want to take that panel. So you're like, okay, it's getting a little too crazy. So let's, let's say we want to, Okay, so we're gonna make that. So we add this panel, and so basically what a panel is, it's a query, and so they've created all these queryable areas, which are going to need to be kind of expanded on, I think, a little bit, because seg is missing and stuff like that. But anyway, so you hit tunnel gateway, and you're like, so what do we actually care about? What do we want to look at? And I think it really kind of comes down to you and what really matters to you. So if we'll just say we'll create one for sessions. Call it panel title. I'm going to call it more tunnel session stats. And you just kind of do whatever you want to do as far as kind of like, making it kind of cool and pretty. You can do all kinds of stuff. Doesn't really matter. Hit apply. Then you get this cool thing, which is really neat, I think. And so, because basically we're taking this product, Grafana, and just kind of messing around with it and trying to see, how can they make it work for you? Because there's a lot of capabilities that they can do. Anyway, so if we go here and we go look at, where is it? We go look at the dashboards, and we're gonna save. We'll save that dashboard. So we'll save this JSON to a file, which is all fine, because what we can do is actually create dashboard. It's too bad they don't let you save this one, but so what we'll do here is we'll go in and we'll create the dashboard. And I believe we can create from an import. Here we go. So import. So ideally this would be a little bit nicer, but I'll take it. Hit import, and so now this has my one that I created, and so not a huge deal. It gives you kind of an idea of kind of like what you can kind of mess around with, and I think there's a lot of capabilities because there's also email alerting and stuff like that, but that'll take some tweaking. There's a Grafana file you can kind of mess with, and you see you've got all these different dashboards. We go and we see this is the Horizon one, but the idea, right, is that you want to think about what capabilities you have, and kind of mess around with them and see what data points do you actually care about, because it could be all kinds of stuff. It could be like we want to keep an eye on failed logins or what have you, which is pretty neat. And I think it really at the end of the day, this whole thing is going to come down to, and see, look at that, you can even kiosk it. A lot of it's going to come down to what you're looking for and what you want to achieve. And that's, I think, the brilliance of this. is just kind of playing around with it, doing what you want to do, and just kind of really trying to elevate as much as you can. You know, and I know PK and a lot of people at VMware are gonna try to continue to evolve this, and something I'm planning on chipping in as well because I really want to see Seg get in here, which clearly is obviously not there yet. But I think as a point one release, it definitely has some good potential, and it's something that I think will be very useful to people moving forward.